is all I need to calm the pain. We all need love, inspiration, just a little divine intervention.
Hi everyone, it's Friday. Are you gonna tell me? 16th. First thing I'm filming today. I don't particularly want to film, I'll be honest. I'm struggling with life. And I try and film because then it gives me something to do and it distracts me but yeah. I've got the biggest to-do list today and I've done nothing of it. Got up late, took forever to get ready. My dad's going to be expecting me around this sort of time with his lunch. I was going to go to doctor's first to pick my prescription up. And to be honest, I can't really mess around because I want to get away from my doctor's before 5 o'clock because the route to my house is the busiest main roads, especially the one where you get near mine. And there's been times where like I've left the doctor's at like 5:15 and got home at 6:15. And I don't particularly want that today, just because I need to get through a chunk of that list even though my head's not in it and my heart's not in it, and there's just loads of stuff that I've not done this week because of how I'm feeling. I'm just so down and unmotivated with everything. I did have that stripy t-shirt on but took it off. Put my coat on, I was like no I'm not wearing this, took it off and put this big jumper on. It's 14 degrees and I'm too hot. I think it's 14 degrees here but I don't think it is in real life. Not that this isn't real life. I'm in a different town to what I live in, so I don't actually have that town on my list. Like I've got my town, a city. For some reason I've got Edinburgh. I didn't put Edinburgh on, I've never been to Edinburgh. Got Corfu on, been to Corfu. Got Manchester on. Got Blackpool on, even though I don't go to Blackpool, so I might take that off. I've got Torquay on. And I've got Stockport on, but I've not got this town on, so maybe I should add it. So I'm going to go in and try and do a quick earth shot, the normal, and rush and give my dad his sandwich and then try and get to the doctor's about 5:15, which is pushing it because I'm going to be in here 20 minutes. It's going to take 15 to get to my dad, so that's 20 past 1:45, then 10 minutes to get to the doctor. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck in the traffic for an hour. Just don't feel good, like it's taking me forever to get ready. And the list is massive, honestly. I started uploading a video last night and it would have been finished now, but it stopped uploading with 2 hours to go and I thought it was still uploading, so I left it for 2 hours. Nope, still got 2 hours to go. And when I get home I'm going to start another one because they're edited. I just need to get them up, and then there's one that's edited and it won't let me save it. I think it's because I've got too much on my computer. So if I get 2 videos up and then delete them from the computer, it should let me save it. Oh, that's a nice car.
What about us? What about? How am I supposed to tell this girl we're through? It's hard to find the words on my room. Nervous and soon the point is too hurt.
Hi. Oh God. Honestly, I'm rushing around like an idiot. It's 10:05. I want to get as far into this journey home as I can. So I'm not going to sit here and film for like 20 minutes. I've just picked my prescription up from the doctor's. It's been all manic. I will fill everyone in when I get home. Hi. Do you want a wee Cleo? Do you go out? No? Okay, can't make you. So I got home quite relatively quickly, to be honest. There were some idiots on the road. Someone like literally beeped at me because they wanted to come through before me. They were on opposite side of the road, but they had an obstruction, so I'm like, why would I let you through? Then they beeped at me after I went through, and I'm like, you've got an obstruction your side of the road, you can't expect to come through when I've got no obstruction, you're supposed to give way. There's some idiots on the road and beeped at me, so I just beeped back. I was like, get a bloody life, you weirdo. So I'm just going to give the dog this. She actually threw up a few hours ago, so I'm hoping it stays down. We'll see. It was kind of her to actually go outside and do it. Luckily I was at home. Oh, you know this is for you, don't you? Hey? Is this for you? Oh God, can you not wait? Does it smell that good? She must like these because she doesn't jump up like this for other treats. Look at that. Is this what you want? It's a jumbo chewy chicken twist. She must like these. She's going crazy, aren't you? She's like, yeah, give it some there. So my day so far, I need to take this jumper off soon because I'm sweating. So I've been on a go slow. I don't feel myself at the moment, and more so than normal I'm quite down. Oh look, I'm putting grey on. I'm taking grey off and putting grey on. This has been in the dryer. This used to be like one of my favourite t-shirts, but I've had it over a year, so I've put it in the casual round the house type of pile now. It's really nice, so it smells lovely. So last night I didn't get to sleep until, I don't know what time it was, 4:35 maybe. Oh no, it was like going up for 6 actually, and my alarm was set for 10:30 and I thought, oh God, I can't deal with that. And I set it a bit later, and then around 11 o'clock there was a knock on the door, because the delivery guy's being a dick, he's not meant to knock on the door. And I woke up but I didn't go down, and then I went for a wee and I thought I'll just set my alarm for about no, it was, let me see, I've got my phone with me. It's either 12:05 or 12:20, probably 12:20. And I was waiting for about half an hour and I thought, should I get up? And then I fell asleep, which is always a big mistake with me because I always wake up feeling crap. So woke up and I was like, ugh. I thought, well, I'm going to get up and have something to eat before I wash my hair and all that. So I came down, had some special cake because I've run out of Weetabix, and I've just been to the shop and forgot Weetabix. And I bought a Zoella keyring off eBay because it was on offer for £2 including postage, and I think this was like £5 or £7 when it come out. It was really expensive, and I'm not really into Zoella. I'm a bit old, but I do buy some of the products. Some are good, some are shit. Like I've got my blog notebook where I write all my blog ideas and then write the schedule. That's the Zoella one. Cost me £18 and now it's reduced to £7, which I'm not happy about because it was probably worth about £5 to be honest, the quality of it. But I paid full price because I just wanted to try it, and I got like this sticky note thing as well, and I've never really used it. And I got the gelato perfume at the same time, so I spent a fortune. I think it was 3 for 2, but I think it still came to something like £25, which for what it is, it's not worth it. And I really liked this keyring, and I need a keyring for my car keys. I've got a Ted Baker one, well, part of it, because the other half fell off. It says star. The star bit fell off. Luckily I've still got the star bit because the keyring was £29, and it's got like, I'll go and get it. The bit that's left on is this bit. It's well battered as well. I don't know if it's going to focus and show you, but it says, Ted says wish upon a, and then the other bit's like star, like in letters. It's quite tatty, like This was £29. You wouldn't believe how tight it gets. And then when I worked where I worked, I had like a plastic one that had like the logo on and everything. And it was easier to find when I was like looking for it in my pocket or my bag without having to look. I could find it. But now just trying to find the actual key is a nightmare. So I wanted a key ring, but I didn't want a big plastic one. And I saw this and I was like, I want it, but I'm not paying a £5 or whatever it is. So I looked for it on eBay and someone was selling it for £2. So it says Ted Baker on this, by the way. I don't know if it'll focus in on it. I might be too close, who knows. So yeah, that's why I got that. Anyway, I came down in it and then the dog came and she was led next to me. She really lies next to me, especially during the daytime or early on in the day. She doesn't. I'm going to get this on without some help. I was just trying to do it with a knife. Ow, I can't do it. I'm trying to put it on with a steak knife, like, you know, open it. No, I'll have to try again in a bit. So, went upstairs and then I had a shower and washed my hair and everything. And I had the white t-shirt on that I bought yesterday, but as I said, I put my coat on. I had like a cardigan thing without buttons, but not my M&S one on with it. I kind of like had a preppy kind of look on, except for my boots. I've got those Oxford ones on, and I was like, no, I can't go out in a white top. I just don't feel comfortable. So that's a goal, to be able to get myself to wear one of those tops outside the house that I bought yesterday. And went out and I was like, I could have got doctors. I thought my dad's waiting for his lunch. I need to go and take him his lunch. I haven't even had mine and it's 5:15. I had this yesterday and I liked it. It's just a little bit of celery, a little bit of chicken. And it's got a sauce and I like to dip. I'm a dipper. Shake well. How do you shake it? And then I rushed in, I thought, I've got your lunch. And then I took him, because he doesn't always have breakfast. I don't say mine's, I think mine's floating around my car. Well, I'm not going back out my car. There were these like porridge bites and there were squares and they were by Quaker Oats. And they're new in. And I got one box, I think mine's golden syrup and his is cranberry, raspberry and strawberry, because it had raspberry and I can't have them because I don't like raspberry. So that's why I gave him them once. And then I was like, I've got to go across to doctors. Then I rushed out to my car, that's when I filmed that clip. And then went to my doctor's, went in and got my prescription, quickly come out, filmed briefly. Did I film? I can't remember. Come home and I got home for like just after past 5. Whereas 10 minutes later, I got in the traffic. It would have been like up to 6 o'clock when I got home. I think I had a cup of tea when I got up. I have memories of having one. And then an instant bubbles and a coconut water. I did want to go up B&M today, but no. It's just not going to happen. If I got an hour earlier, yeah, easy. But no, don't have time. I think I have any. I might have one of the Perrier waters left. I don't have any coconut water left. I'm not a fan of going B&M on Saturday. I don't know when it's likely to be the least busy, because I've been near closing time and it's been quite busy. There's a lot of time when there's lots of people in the queue. And there's one till on. You can be in queue for ages. I also feel like going near closing time, the shelves might be empty. I actually liked mine, to be honest. Real deal won't be on next week. It seems to be like a new one every week. Even the starters, like the onion badges and stuff, were really nice. I was surprised. The only thing I wasn't really keen on, and I hardly put any of it on my plate because I knew I wouldn't, was the rice. I prefer just plain white boiled rice, and that had all sorts of stuff in it. And even though I like rice and I did have some, I wouldn't have wanted much of it. I think I'm going to go out to my car quickly and get what I bought, what I was talking about. I think they were like £1. But when I was in Tesco, I was collecting for the food bank, and then they gave me a leaflet and she said, this is what we need the most, if you can just add one item. And I thought, well, I'm going to add more than one item. So there were people walking around actually getting the complete list. And I tried to, but I couldn't find what I wanted. Like instant mash. I don't even know what section that would be in. I looked up one quickly, but I couldn't spy it anywhere, and because I don't buy it, I didn't know. From memory, the items on the list was UHT milk, tinned fruit, custard, chopped tomatoes, instant mash. Was that it? I feel like there was one more item. I can't think what it was. That possibly could have been it. And obviously it's up to you if you want to put other items in with it. There used to be like a big basket thing against the wall in there, and every time I went I would buy an extra item and put it in there, but that got moved out around Christmas time. And maybe people were putting random stuff in, I don't know, but it was always full. And I think they need to bring that back in, because I would buy something and you don't even need to spend much. You can just buy a packet of instant noodles, but because I go every day or between 5 and 7 times a week, you know, I'm going to put at least 7 items in it. So one day I might buy, you know, those packets of pasta and sauces, the dried ones. I might put one of them in, and the next day I might put a tin of tuna in. That was the other one. They wanted tinned, was it tinned tuna they were asking for? I think it was tinned tuna they were asking for. Next day I could put in a box of cereal, and the day after I could put in, do you know, those pies in a tin? I mean, I personally wouldn't want one of them, but there's people out there who can't afford to buy their own food, so I can. I know I'm like really struggling for money, but I can still go out and get my food every day. People can't do that, so I used to like to put something in that thing every day. And if they're there tomorrow, I will get at least one item of everything on the list, and then I'll get a couple of extra bits and pieces too. And I know they give out these food parcels. So like I got semi-skimmed milk. Also on the list thing that they gave out, there were pictures of the items, and they're all Tesco's own brand. Obviously because we're in Tesco. And I did try and get Tesco's own brand, not the Tesco, what's a cheap Tesco one called? Is it Tesco? I can't remember what it's called. Do we have anything by that brand? I can't remember what Tesco's own cheap brand is, because they have the Tesco brand, and then they have, do you know, like Asda have Smart Price, Tesco have Tesco something, is it Tesco Basics, or that's Sainsbury's? Anyway, the lower brand, but I wasn't trying to get that one, I was just trying to get the Tesco's own. But the tinned fruit, I got Del Monte because it was £1 each or 2 for £1.50, and I wanted the tins, you know, with, there's a load of different fruits in, like the grapes and the cherries and orange and apple and everything else. Whereas when I was looking at the Tesco ones, there was a big gap in there, so I think everyone has gone and got the tinned fruit. And I didn't want to just get like peaches or mandarin pieces, so I got the Del Monte ones, because I remember when I was like very young, we used to have that every now and then, a tin of fruit with evaporated cream on it, if that's what it's called. So I got them the Del Monte ones, and I tried to get the custard, but the only one in by Tesco was the, because they wanted tins, was the low fat version, which I would get if it was for me, because I always try to get that one. And I didn't want to get the ambrosia because it was $1.50 a can, or two for £2, so I was trying to get that, and then I was looking at the cartons of it and I thought, well, it says tins, should I get cartons because it's still long life? But I didn't. I should have done actually. The chopped tomatoes were, I think they were the cheapest brand by Tesco because I've used them and they're good. At the moment I have the Napolina ones, but I only got them due to the fact they were on offer, and £2 for the whole, for 4. But if they're out on offer, I'll either get the super smart price ones, which I don't mind getting because I don't have them here, but it's like M&S ones. These are really cheap. These are like 38p. I like a nice kidney bean. Look, that's what I'm talking about. So tomorrow I will complete the list. I'll find out where this instant mash thing is, because I think I had it once years and years ago. I don't think I liked it, but if you've got no food and people are giving you food from the food bank, then you're not going to be fussy, are you? You're going to eat whatever they give you. Obviously you can state if you don't like certain things, because they're not going to make you eat like a cheese pie if you don't like cheese or you're allergic to cheese. And I'll get more than 1 milk, but she said just get 1 item. I thought, I'm not just getting 1 item. Where have I put my dip? I've totally lost my dip. I've not put it in the bin, have I? Did I walk up? Oh, it's right in front of me. Hello? You carry on. She's realised I'm eating and she stopped eating now. In the milk section, there was like, not the fresh milk, in the other milk section, because it was in the same section as the custard and stuff. I'm like, what does long life milk look like? And then obviously, because they had cover pictures on these little slips, I found one, and the picture one was semi-skimmed. Skimmed. So I got semi-skimmed for them. But I think tomorrow I'm going to get a little trolley, and I'll probably get 4 milks. And then I'll get some custard and tin fruit. I couldn't think of anything worse. I'd rather just have the custard on its own, to be honest, if it was me. And I'll find the instant mash and buy a few of them, because there's probably going to be different brands. And I think it was tinned fish or something, and that isn't cheap, but I'll see what I get. Not even if I buy £10 worth of stuff, you can get a lot for £10 if you get shops on like the Tesco brand, or even some of the things like chopped tomatoes. I will get the cheaper brand. You save like 17p or something. That 17p can go to the next tin, so I'm probably going to get 4 tins of chopped tomatoes, 4 packets of instant mash. I presume it comes in packets. I don't know. What else do they want? I'm going to get some custards. Even if it's a carton of custard, it's better than nothing. I'll try and get at least 1 of everything, but I will get 4 milks. I will get 2 to 4 custards. I will get some more tin fruit, and I'm going to get 4 lots of instant mash. I think the dog wants to go out now. She didn't want it when I came in. I'm going out. Do not eat your stick. It's disgusting. Stay away from that. My battery's flashing. I've been filming for 25 minutes, so I've just basically filmed a vlog. Well done me. We'll try and cut some of that out. Let's see if I get any of it out. Look how dark the grass is. Can you see it? It's a dark green.